Imagine this. You're on a boat, sailing along in fairly calm weather. You've been travelling in this one direction for as long as you can remember, and life is as good as it's ever been. Then, without warning, a massive storm hits. Your boat thrashes around in the crashing waves, and you begin to question whether you'll come out of this alive. Then, after what seems like an eternity, the storm clears, and you see someone in the distance holding a life jacket. Your boat has been damaged, nothing too severe, but then you realise you're still a long way from home. Good evening, my name is Gabbie Wehbe and I'm 18 years old. I'm one of 7 children and the favourite child of 2 incredible parents. Considering they played such an important part in my life, I would love to tell you all about them. My father, Jim, is a builder and property developer who tirelessly works to provide for our family. As you can imagine, with the demands of 7 children, my mother, Loretta, is a full-time housewife with the best salary in the world, my love. They both strive to ensure our family are never deprived of anything. They have both been the rocks of our family and the anchor that keeps my boat stable. My eldest sister, Amanda, is 26 years old and currently studying a Bachelor of Education, focusing in early childhood and primary education. Melissa is 21 years old and in her final semester of a Bachelor of Pharmacy here at the University of Sydney and has just been accepted to study medicine next year. Joanna is 20 years old, defying all female stereotypes while she studies a Bachelor of Construction Management. The twins, Charlie and Rita, are currently in Year 10, Charlie at Parramatta Marist High School and Rita at Our Lady of Mercy College in Parramatta. And finally, my sister Bernadette. Bernie is 23 years old and was diagnosed with tuberous sclerosis when she was 4 months old, which left her intellectually disabled and completely dependent upon others. As a result of this, we've all become so supportive of each other and ensured we never took anything for granted. 2015 was an emotional year to say the least. I had planned to go to Cambodia with my school to visit an orphanage and build houses for the disadvantaged. Then, unfortunately, in July, we lost my maternal grandmother, which was a hard time for my family. At the time, I was also completing an accelerated HSC mathematics course and I had to complete my trial examinations. I was also blessed to be elected assistant head girl at OLMC by my peers. To say the least, I was so excited for my final year of high school. I was participating in the City to Surf when I noticed a painful lump on my left foot. Numerous doctor's visits and scans later, they deduced it was just a ganglion, nothing too serious, and could be removed through a simple surgery. I had the surgery on September 18th, and the surgeon said it went perfectly and that the lump had been sent for routine testing. A couple days later, the doctor called and asked me to come back in to discuss the results of the test. He then said, "I've done thousands of these surgeries and I've never seen this before. Unfortunately, you have alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma." I didn't know how to react because, to be honest, I was unaware that a word could actually exist with that many syllables. But my only question for the doctor was whether I would still be able to go to Cambodia, to which he shook his head and said, "I'm sorry, Gabbie, I don't think that's going to happen." That's when the tears started, and I honestly thought that the entire duration of the next year of my life would be spent in a hospital. I was then referred to the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse, where I met with a team of people that I was informed would be common faces throughout the year-long experience. My oncologist, Dr. Vivek Badri, had the very pleasant role of informing me what a sarcoma cancer was. To me, however, it was much more than a simple definition. A sarcoma involves several incredibly difficult conversations, bucket loads of tears from those around you, and it requires the most determination you could possibly channel. I was told I only have a 20% chance of long-term survival, but I was determined to be one of the 20%. I was given a 54-week treatment plan involving both chemotherapy and radiotherapy. One concern I had when I received the diagnosis and treatment plan was that I wouldn't be able to properly immerse myself in my role as assistant head girl, which was something I had been extremely looking forward to. However, I was determined to make my diagnosis just another obstacle I had to overcome. The elected leadership team were already a close network of girls, and as a result of my diagnosis, we all managed to become closer and communicate more, which consequently made us work better as a team. There was a real sense of camaraderie and teamwork, which definitely made it easier to juggle my treatment and my role. In the same way, I was also concerned that I wouldn't receive my HSC as a result of being in hospital and not attending enough days of school. I decided to go ahead with my HSC because I enjoyed learning, I loved my school, and I wanted to be able to spend time with my friends. I also saw attending school and studying as a distraction from the side effects of treatment. I would ask the staff at the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse to book my appointments in the afternoon so that I could still attend school in the morning and receive treatment during my study periods rather than miss out on lessons. Although I did miss a few days and a couple important lessons, my teachers would catch me up on what I missed and consistently ask me if I needed any more help. This made the entire process a lot easier, and as a result, I only missed just under 3 weeks of school. Undeniably, maintaining a positive attitude has been of utmost importance in helping me get through the hardest year of my life. I always try to find the silver lining in every situation. For example, chemotherapy has cleared up all my acne, and I haven't had to shave my legs in a year. Just a suggestion to any doctors here today, if you ever have to tell a teenage girl that she's going to undergo chemotherapy, lead with that. She'll enter her first chemotherapy session much more willingly. After 93 chemotherapy sessions and 20 radiotherapy sessions, I've finished my treatment and the scans have come back clear. I'm truly looking forward to what the future holds for me. Next year, I would like to further my studies at the University of Sydney in a Bachelor of Physiotherapy with a Masters of Teaching, a course that will enable me to pursue my dream of being either a physiotherapist or a PDHPA teacher. My number one ambition, however, is to be completely happy, healthy, and still have the same amount of determination and optimism that I currently have. If it weren't for those two qualities, as well as the support of my family and my school, and the hard work of the staff at the Chris O'Brien Lifehouse, I would not be where I am today. For this reason, I would like to encourage you to donate to this incredible cancer facility that has saved not only my life, but also the lives of so many others. We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust our sails. Please, from the bottom of my heart, donate generously to this worthy cause so that others have the opportunity to adjust their sails and get through the incredibly rough journey that is sarcoma. Thank you. Have a great night.